Hey, K-Rock, Mid-Atlantic Rock Reviews, Marmy Rock Show, and Behind the Bands, all the above. I'm here with Sidewise. Guys, welcome to the show.
What up, guys?
So, I'm going to openly admit this. I didn't know your band very well before the cruise, so I did like a lot of the Shiprockers do. I got the CD. On the plane here, listening to that thing, I was like, I'm seeing these guys live. So how much of that have you gotten on the ship?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
We're not signed or anything, so all these people, probably don't know who we are, but a lot of people looked us up, and now they're, really digging on us. So it's been a pleasure.
The response has been awesome.
We try to do a lot of footwork, what we can around the boat or on the beach, spread the word and get those people. And I think it helped out on Monday, our first show, and I think people kind of spread the word a little more. We had a little more people Wednesday.
Yeah, man, I've seen that happen to a lot of bands. I mean, I did this very same interview with Chad from Wilson right after I saw his set last year, and boom, main stage, So tell folks that don't know you guys yet a little of the history behind your band,
We started out, Nico and I, jamming about 2000. So it's been almost 15 years since, Sidewise got its first start, but since then we've had some additions, and we've been 6 releases now, about four full-length albums and 2 EPs. We're still on the up and up.
Tell us a little bit about the relationship you guys have with Sevendust, because I noticed on the CD, I caught the CD by the way you threw out.
Nice.
Even though I already bought it, I caught the one. And but I noticed LeJean on one of the tunes there. So tell us about your relationship with those guys.
Well, LeJean is Jason growing up, he was...
I met those cats back when I was like 14 years old, 15. I was a huge fanboy. I traveled from state to state and watched these dudes. And got to get to know him pretty well, and kept in touch and exchanged numbers. Then LJ
he just moved
to our neck of the woods.
Oh wow!
He just moved down the street, so him and I kind of are buddies now. We go to the gym almost every day and hang out, do whatever, terrorize the town. But he's just the most genuine, nicest person, and him and his wife both, Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley's awesome.
I mean, you can't meet nicer people and more genuine people, and they just are, we've been so blessed to have them help us out and, push us in the right direction to where we need to go.
Good people to be around, man. I know that consistently they're one of the most fan-friendly bands we meet anywhere that you're going to see. So, so give me a little bit of the experience so far, man. Like, I want you guys all to reflect on it. What's it been like? Now we're here around last night.
Nico went last year.
Just as a passenger for fun, and it exceeded all my expectations. Like, I thought this was going to be a badass time, but oh my God, I had no idea last year how amazing.
He come back home.
My mind was blown. I was
he was like, guys,
we got to do this, man.
We got to do this. We got to be on this ship. It's an amazing experience. Here we are. It's blowing my mind. Like right now, we're looking out over the sea.
Look at this scene.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
I'm drinking a damn thing.
Yeah, it's my first cruise. It's amazing. So we're from little old Midwest.
Yeah, we're from Kansas.
We don't get to do this
stuff. We don't get to see this every day.
We're from literally the most landlocked state in the United States.
Yeah, man. Right in the middle of everything.
So, talk a little bit more. Who have you seen, as far as spectators? Who have you guys had a chance to enjoy seeing, and who have you enjoyed on the ship so far?
Living Color. What up?
Sevendust. Honestly, man, we went on tour with Sevendust and got to watch them every night, and their show never gets old. I could watch the same show, but last night their acoustic set, man, the energy in that room.
Yeah,
wasn't a dry eye in that room.
I think that was one of my favorite shows I've ever seen.
Beautiful.
Ever.
We have that. They have that effect. We actually missed their acoustic show last year because we were seeing it 2 nights after the cruise. So there's so much to do on the ship. You try to fit everything in.
Yeah.
Another kick-ass band, Nonpoint.
Andrew WK has been on it.
Yes.
Our boy Gemini Syndrome.
Gemini.
Are you kidding? There's
Those
so
are
much
brothers
going
right
on.
there.
It's like you just go from one place to the next and see a badass show. It's like it's impossiple to sleep.
It is.
It's like one
It's kind of
long day.
funny. I asked you last night. I said, "You want to do an interview?" You're like, "Yeah, what time?" I took no offense to it whatsoever.
In the bedroom at like 7:30 this morning, and these guys are sleeping.
Man.
So, how many hometown people are here? Did you see any?
Yes, we've got quite a few Kansas City folks here.
I think there's about a dozen plus of them running around here.
The crazy thing is we talked to a couple of the fans who really enjoyed the set after, and they happen to be right down the street from where we live, but they've never heard of us.
Oh wow.
They never heard of us until we get to the Bahamas, and then they hear of us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back home. They said they're gonna be at our shows now, so that's just crazy.
Awesome.
So what do you guys have coming up after the cruise now? Are you guys working on new music? Are you touring? What's in the works for you guys?
We're going to be working on as soon as we get back, we're going to be working on a new record. So we're just going to be doing some writing, and then the summertime we're going to be looking to do some touring, East Coast, hopefully.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
So hey, look for us. Add us on Facebook, give Sidewise a like, and we'll be posting our dates whenever we're going to be touring through town. So hopefully we'll be up that East Coast real soon.
So do you have one? I'll go to each of you. So far, I'll put this follow. Do you have one? If I just had to say quick, best memory, best moment of the cruise so far. Let me just go around the table. I'll put you on the spot first.
Honestly, this whole thing has been that moment for me. I wasn't supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to go on this and be a part of this band, really. I'm kind of the new guy. I've been a part of this band for maybe 3 or 4 weeks now.
Oh man, you love that. That was his first show with us.
Well, yeah, I probably auditioned for them probably a month ago. But, I have a relationship with all these guys before the band, outside the band. But just to be a part of this whole thing, I've never been on a cruise before, and I heard about this whole thing from Nico last year, and I was just like, man, I really gotta be a part of this, and to be a part of this as a band and with these guys and everybody. The reception that we've gotten has just been amazing. So the whole thing for me has been great.
What about you? Best memory?
I would say probably the casual run-ins you have with all these other band members. Like, you'll be in the cafeteria over here just sitting there eating. All of a sudden another guy will come up and hey, what's up, man? You start talking. Fine. Like, other night I was hanging in there and guy comes down, sits down, and it's Pino from Andrew WK. So we start chatting. The whole band comes over, and so we're having dinner together. But it's just like the little things like that where you get to meet all these cool people just so casually.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with that. I think that's probably the highlight for me as well. Just every person that you meet, is so willing to just bring you in like your family, and just it's special. Like nothing else is like that. You don't meet people like that, and just all over the world, it's just so everything is just when everybody leaves here, everybody goes back to their part of the world. But right now, while we're here, it's just one big family.
I'm gonna feel depressed when I go home.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. These guys, but the people on the boat, it's just crazy. There's no separation between the guys on the stage and the guys watching the show. Everybody seems to be on the same level. Other than that, the beach, going to the Bahamas, obviously. Being from Kansas.
Beach boys, man. Yeah. We could be on that beach all day long.
It's gonna take a couple of weeks to shake that depression when I get back.
We're going back to snow, probably.
Us too. What about you? Favorite moment?
Man, like Nico said, we have so many friends spread out across the United States, and to be able to, all of us meet up right here to do this amazing thing on this boat out in the middle of the ocean. It's phenomenal, man. I'm just trying to absorb it all. Seeing the friends, family, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So, hey, what is the Sidewise go-to song? Like the one like in your hometown that you gotta play, or you get like booed off stage if you don't play it? You know what I mean?
Well,
is there one that stands out for your locals?
Like
the one that's not us now.
Yeah. No, there were two. Before I joined Sidewise, they were, making waves hard. And it was always This Time. I always remember This Time, and then off the new album it was seemed to be Reconnect.
Yeah. And we do a cover song too, Head Like a Hole, and people really seem to be receptive to that.
Get some booties dancing and shaking.
I'm a big Nine Inch Nails fan.
Gotta dance.
A lot of Nine Inch Nails connection on the boat, man.
know,
Filter is here, Richard Patrick's here,
Richard
saw him
Patrick,
last night.
Man, Filter. I'm a huge Filter fan.
Right back at you.
Richard Patrick, his voice is just amazing.
And he's always, you never know what Richard's going to do. That's
I'm
the
a
other
huge
thing.
fan.
Yeah, I had that feeling watching him.
Well, hey, this has been Sidewise, everybody. Where do you want people to go to see your music, hear your music? Where's the best place
We're
to
on
go?
iTunes. You can go check us out on Facebook. We're on Instagram. It's called Sidewise Band on Instagram, Sidewise on Facebook. Trying to come through you guys' town this summer. So we're looking for
Hopefully back
dates.
on the boat next year, because I got
keep
no
our fingers crossed.
But from what I've seen so far,
I don't want to get off
I like
the boat.
chance.
We'll just
Yeah.
You guys
No one wants
just
to leave.
You guys should just buried me in the sand of the island. I was waiting for you guys when you come back.
They will throw us off very early in the morning. Unfortunately, you remember they'll throw us off real early in the morning.
But I think
They do. 8 o'clock in the morning, you got to get the hell out of here.
That's right.
even if we weren't here, they'd invite this guy back just for the magic.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
favorite experience.
You're the magician, right? Somebody told me
This guy.
We like
did
to
that
play a
come
little bit.
Down in the casino, he's got the crew coming up to him like
That's my favorite
What's this guy
experience right
doing?
there. Watching people react.
Well,
to faces.
when I was a kid, you know, my grandfather, he was like a hustler. He didn't do like magic tricks or anything, but he knew how to get the money, and it always intrigued me. And so I became fascinated with like cards and magic, and my pops, you know, he always encouraged me to play drums, but I played them a lot. So they're like, man, you need to do something quiet. It's so loud. So I picked up cards and magic, and I've always loved entertainment in all forms, but I think there's something about magic and music and how it transcends with each other, and it just worked out. And I do magic on the side, have fun, love to see people smile just the same way. The music gives off that same kind of feeling.
Well, this has been Sidewise, everybody.
Yeah.
Thrilled to have you guys on the show.
Thank
We'll
you for
keep
having
following you all around, and for my magic trick, I want to make us all disappear. So, Sidewise, everybody.
He's out.
Yeah.